We welcome you to Boardwalk Hall at the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey with a much-anticipated World Championship on the line tonight. 12 rounds in the middleweight division, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. He's making his way to the ring with such confidence. That is the look of a fighter who knows exactly what tonight's outcome will be.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, coming out of Memphis, Tommy the Hitman Hearns. And his opponent across the ring, hailing out of Guantanamo, Norris.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
A fabulous atmosphere in the air tonight. Round one of our championship fight. Teddy, you can almost feel this arena pulsating with excitement. You've been through these kind of fights before as a trainer. What's it like?
For the fighter's imagination, you have to control that imagination. The first punch brings it down to reality, something you've done before. But for the trainer, it's everything you've been working for in your lifetime. And you're thinking, did I do everything? Did I make any mistakes? Did I turn every stone over?
Good right hand by Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Well, we know exactly the way Tommy Hearns likes to go about his business, and fortunately, we know what his opponent likes to do, too. He likes to fight on the inside.
Yeah, and that's where you probably have to be with Tommy Hearns, is find a way to get in close. But the danger is coming in. How do you get in close without taking on too much damage?
Come on! Hearns' movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Good return fire that time. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Fires right back at him and just grabbing onto his opponent. He saw the uppercut, he took advantage, throwing it out there. Missed that uppercut.
Keep doing what you're doing.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. Last 10 seconds. His opponent wanted the body, he wouldn't give it to him. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He can't, he's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
Here we go. Round two is underway.
You gotta protect yourself.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own.
Fall.
He missed with that headshot. Smart punch right there. The uppercut worked.
Keep moving. In and out. In and out.
Hearns is once again the target of a hook. He has his target. He lands the straight right. Blocks the headshot.
Finish with the hook. Come on, kid. Bust it.
He returns the favor with an uppercut. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. That is a big right hand after eating one himself.
Move. Get inside. Good shot.
Tommy Hearns is crushed by a huge uppercut.
All right. Very nice. How you feeling? Good? All right, very nice. You need to finish with the hook. It's easy as theirs right there. Just like we practiced in the gym.
I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel ropes, move on. Okay, listen. You can throw them off with some head. That's it. Throw them off with head.
And round number 3 is underway. You see him holding on. Tommy Hearns is able to avoid that punch. Right back to the gut. A good block.
Stay on the outside.
That's a clean shot, able to get in with the right hand.
Stay focused on the inside. Good job.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Hearns is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Back to the body.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, that uppercut absolutely rocked him. Boy, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now.
Keep moving.
Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. There's no denying he's having a lot of success with the hook right now. But in a way, is there a concern because of that?
Yeah, he's being satisfied only with that punch, Joe. I'm glad you brought that up. You know, we used to tell the fighters in the gym, if you can hit a guy with 2 or 3, why hit him with 1? Right now, he's being satisfied just to hit him with that 1 hook.
What should he be adding to it?
Put the right hand with it. Left hook, right hand, or even double up the left hook. 2 for the price of 1.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Tommy Hearns.
Fighting on the inside with this guy. I want you to use the ring, keep your distance. Jab, and throw. Throw to the body, then to the head.
This is a wipeout. You are winning this fight. You keep doing what you're doing, and you got this in the bag.
Some guys just get out of the gate well, and such is the case tonight. Teddy's scorecard has them up 3 rounds to zip. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Way to block there.
He does a nice job with the uppercut, and I think fans, especially fans that like the big shots, lots of offense, they love that power punch.
Yeah, because, you know, it's something that comes out of nowhere. It has real impact. It has vision value to it. I mean, it gets your attention. All of a sudden, it explodes up the middle, and bang, the head comes up, and it gives an opportunity for a little sweat to fly and for other punches to find that chin before it comes back down.
He gets hit, but he gives it right back. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Wow! He was just bulldozed right there. One punch knockout power ends this fight.
Tommy, the Hitman Hearns.
Tommy Hearns is able to defend his world title. For my partner, Teddy Atlas, this is Joe Tess. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. The site for our championship fight. 12 rounds of middleweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Tommy Hearns' ring walk. He just exudes confidence, carrying himself like a champion. Horton's making his way to the ring right now, puffing out his chest, glaring with those eyes, and taking a big stride to his destination of glory.
Coming out of Memphis, Thomas the Hitman Hearns. His adversary, fighting out of Galway, Horton.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
A great setting here for this championship fight. It should be on the bucket list of every sports fan to come to a fight of this magnitude. Round 1 now underway.
Well, I can tell you personally what's going on in the trainer's mind, in his heart. He's thinking about all the years that he's worked to get here. And he's thinking about the last couple months in training camp. Have I done everything? Have I made my fighter face everything he has to? There's a lot on the line for a lot of people.
Yeah, I like what I
At
see.
this stage of a fight, Teddy, these very early moments, how much Tommy Hearns is cracked by a right hand. He got rocked. He just got rocked. And oh! Tommy Hearns is punished with that uppercut that puts him down. He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Halfway through round number 1. Up top with the quick hook.
Keep your distance.
You can see him timing that double jab to the head. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Jab right hand.
See some head movement, boy, head movement.
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Tommy Hearns.
There's no need to be on the inside. Keep working the jab.
Now in the matchup of a power puncher versus a speedy fighter, if you're the power puncher, what do you try to accomplish early on?
Well, you better not just be walking in, because you'll be walking into a speed tunnel and you'll be getting caught on the way in. You have to control that range a little bit and look to time the speed. That can take speed away.
End of round 1. Horton's in the spot he wants. Now he takes a respite after just scoring the knockdown in that last round.
Yo, you feel good, just like if you're a lawyer in a courtroom and the judge just sustained your objection. You know what? You're winning.
Beautiful job. Nice work. Now I want to see more uppercuts, okay? Now he's moving in with his head down. Now he won't see the uppercut coming. All right? Now every time he moves to the inside, make him pay. Uppercuts.
Hearns is back. Look at him here in the start of this round. Remember, he got tagged hard in that last round.
Well, that's the reward you get when you have a good camp and you get yourself in top shape.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Very nice defensive guard there. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Oh, you got this one, baby. You got this one.
A little defense turns into offense. He blocks the shot, comes right back with one of his own. Horton's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. Not precise at all by Tommy Hearns. Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Keep moving. Double jab, double jab.
And he engages in the clinch. Great movement to get away from those punches.
Back to the body.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it.
Hooks on the inside. Hooks on the inside.
A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Tommy Hearns. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. And that's the end of round 2. Horton's punch stats numbers are impressive.
Right hand. You're winning this fight hands down, baby.
Nice work on the outside. Keep it up. You need to capitalize on his misses, okay?
And round number 3 is underway. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counterpunch.
Yeah, you see the counterpunch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Come on, stay away from those. Come on, now.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Unable to make an impact there by Tommy Hearns. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot.
Inside. That's good.
Good job on the 2-punch combo by Tommy Hearns. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Tommy Hearns. Coming to the halfway point of this 3rd round. Hearns is smashed by a hook.
Close the gap, champ. Come on, shorten it up.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Hearns is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Another flush shot up top.
Keep moving.
Horton's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. 1 or 2 are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
Keep your hands, all right? Yeah, keep your hands up.
You gotta watch the water in the corner.
Finish with the hook. It's easy. It's right there, wide open, just like we practiced in the gym. Throw a punch, finish with the hook. It's easy, all right? Relax. Just take some deep breaths, all right?
This is a fairly competitive, tight fight. The difference being, of course, we did have a knockdown scored as you look at Teddy's scorecard.
And that's what professional boxing is about, putting fannies in the seats. The harder puncher, the guy who's more effective, the guy who puts more hurt on you, gets the rounds.
Keep your hands up, come on.
If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Tommy Hearns. Able to cover up that gut.
Keep moving.
Hey, you gotta get some of that too now. Come on, let's go.
Commits to the straight right.
Move your head.
Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Hearns is committed to that counter punching very early on here in this fight, and that can pay off as the night continues.
Oh, it's paying off right.
Look at that! Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this? Rising to his feet after that knockdown.
You know, he's always been good at dishing it out. That's the first thing you think about, and the first thing the opponent thinks about is, this has been a big puncher. Now let's see how he acts when he's on the receiving end. We're gonna find out.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand.
Double up your jab. Keep moving.
Step to to the side and then lands the counter.
Yeah, disappear on him, and then all of a sudden appear on him.
Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Horton's coming off a round where he scored big. He scored the knockdown. I suppose right now he's got to think to himself, Teddy, how did I do that, and how can I do that again?
He should think that to himself. That's what his corner's there for, to remind him. You know how you did it? Do it again.
Don't stand toe-to-toe with this guy. Keep your distance, all right? Listen to me.
Tommy Hearns has got to do something different. A start to a new round, maybe the start to a new beginning of this fight, because what we've seen so far, it's been nothing at all for him. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. He just missed that shot up top. And he returns on that exchange. Well-targeted double jab by Tommy Hearns.
That's what we worked on at the gym. Good job, boy, good job.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Hey. Let's go out there now. Come on now, let me see.
And now he scores well with the straight right. He clinches when he gets to the inside.
There's no need to be on the inside.
That's where you want to be. Good job, baby.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. And that does it for this round. Horton's gathering himself right now in the corner, and his trainer is really doing him a good service in reminding him, yes, to this point, the later stages of this fight, you're in control, but still, go out and do everything we talked about in training camp.
Deep breath. Good job. Deep breath. You're in control of this fight, but don't get careless out there. Keep boxing smart. You need to move your head, okay? Side to side. Lead.
The start of the 6th round. Tommy Hearns has now got to figure out a way to do exactly what he did in the last round here at the start of this round.
Yeah, and his opponent has to stay here. You seem to forget that sometimes, Joe. His opponent has to make sure that he doesn't do the same thing he did the last round.
Horton is scoring very well with the uppercut. What could his opponent be doing to defend against it better?
Well, if he sees that hand drop a little bit, instead of the shoulder tipping, if you drop that hand to throw the uppercut, there could be an opening, and he should look for that with the hook. Counter right back. That hand drops, bang, beat him to the mark with the hook.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Solid. He just went down. The infighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
2, 3, 4. Horton's back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
Halfway through round 6. A crushing two-punch combo by Tommy Hearns. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Landing two jabs by Tommy Hearns. Horton's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. They both decide to bring it.
Relax. Relax, James. You got to relax. You got to move out there. Move, move, move.
Stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab. Nice round. That was good. Keep that up. We have it.
You don't need that. I'll throw that away.
Six rounds in the books, 6 to go. Double jab upstairs. Good block by Horton. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Go pay him back.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Forward, forward. Nice work, nice work, nice work.
He gets off with a combination up top. Not much action as he just ties up. Halfway through the 7th round.
Move your head, move your head.
Nice block. Horton's hurt by him. There it is. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on? Able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. And banging away he goes. How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
The fight is over. The Hitman's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him.
By way of knockouts, your winner and still champion of the world, Tommy the Hitman Hearns.
The Hitman Tommy Hearns retains the belt. For Teddy Atlas, this is Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us ringside. We welcome you to our World Championship pay-per-view action. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan. A much-anticipated rematch in our main event, and these fans are really looking forward to it. 12 rounds, middleweights going at it. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. Tommy Hearns' entrance here, what a ring walk, just brimming with confidence, ready for the task at hand. Ray's making his way down to the ring, and he does so with a confidence where he knows he put all the hard work in, and he's ready to explode inside those ropes.
In the blue corner, coming out of Memphis, Tommy the Hitman Hearns. And his opponent across the ring, by way of Sydney, Gray.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
From the moment they signed the contract to the weigh-in yesterday, it's been nothing but tough talk. Now we are underway, round number one. The talk is in the rearview mirror, the electricity is pumping, and it's time to fight.
And the fun begins for us.
When you go up against the guy who the expectation is that he's going to be there right to the bitter end, mentally, what do you have to tell yourself as you come to those final few rounds?
You're prepared for this, that this is exactly what it was leading to, that you didn't expect anything different, that it was just a dress rehearsal the early part. This is where you're going on stage.
Ray's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Hearns is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Good defense, just covering up down low. Good counter punch. Gray's able to land a good, solid, and now you see him scoring well with the right.
Keep your distance.
Look at this swarming attack. Gray's taking a barrage of punches. He could go down.
Looks like my screen door on my back porch. I mean, the mosquitoes, there's so many of them, and there's little holes. Some are getting through.
He's got confidence he can crack, and he just did there.
And he had the distance, Joe, the height that he wanted to set up that punch.
Okay?
All right, breathe. Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some water in you. You're good. You all right? You okay, right? Breathe for me. Now listen, you threw a wide punch and he caught you. You're gonna tighten up your punches, all right?
Gray's bounces back in his step. The start of a new round, coming off a round in which he really took some punishment.
Well, that's what being in great shape will do for you. Also, great experience where he's been through these things before and he's not panicking.
Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Gray. He scored well after being hit himself. Nice block by Gray.
There's no need to be on the inside. Hit the body.
Gray's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Oh, what an exchange! Not able to connect with the uppercut. Nice block by Gray. Solid straight right hand. Hearns is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Gray. And the round comes to an end. Hearns is able to land at a good connect percentage. Look at the punch stats.
More than one punch now. This fight is even, so I need to see more than one punch out there.
Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel ropes, move out. Listen, I need to see some counter punches, okay? Whatever he misses, count it.
And round number 3 is underway. Hits him in the mug with the right. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good block there by Gray.
Work the body. Keep doing what you're doing.
Well, we're seeing two guys here tonight do their thing, Teddy, but it's what they do in the lead up to the fight that really counts. Typically, how long should a training camp be?
Well, you know, it's all about the calendar, Joe, when the fight is and when your last fight was. If you're coming off a fight, you can shorten up that training camp. You know, maybe even give him a week off. You don't want to overtrain a guy. Maybe you only have maybe a 4-week camp if you're coming right off a fight. But traditionally, if you have a spot of time, I like about 8 weeks. to really get everything ready, where you don't have to rush anything. You can take care of the physical part and the technical part.
Throws a counter punch there. Tommy Hearns is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Let it go. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Wow! He got demolished like that was a wrecking ball. One punch power ends the evening. You gotta love that.
Champion of the world, Thomas the Hitman Hearns.
Tommy Hearns has done it his way. Still champion of the world, a winner here tonight.
Well, he told us he had a dream where he was still the champ. All that dream.
Welcome to our pay-per-view special. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, home to this championship fight. 12 rounds, middleweight action. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Tommy Hearns' poise is something that cannot be denied. This is a fighter that knows he's ready to do what is in front of him, and he has what it takes to accomplish the goal. Lawrence is on his way to the ring right now, and you can see how excited he is for this one. Lots of confidence.
Introducing first, coming out of Memphis, Thomas the Hitman Hearns. His adversary, coming out of Santa Fe, Lawrence.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
As long as they've been lacing up gloves, fighters have looked forward to this. A championship fight. Round one is underway. Tommy Hearns is scoring with that right hand.
You can sense it right away, Teddy. Looks like it's a tactical bout tonight.
Well, that's what happens when you get two counter punches. Nobody wants to lead.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Lawrence.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Power puncher facing a high stamina guy, a well-conditioned guy. How can the well-conditioned fighter best guard his body so that the power puncher isn't targeting it?
Well, move it. Get on his bicycle a little bit. Don't stay right in front. If that power puncher is the power puncher, that's his strength. But his weakness is he probably has to have you right in front. Give him angles.
Halfway through this round.
Come on, get focused.
Good block by Lawrence. Two snapping jabs by Tommy Hearns.
Hook up the jab.
A sharp hook to the head by Lawrence. Tommy Hearns is thumped by a left hand. Boy, I know he's not in great shape, but all of a sudden he's doing a very good job of defending himself.
You know, it's a funny thing. He's fighting on instincts, and sometimes that's a good thing. You don't want to get hurt to get there, but you want to get there. Right now, he's doing things without thinking, naturally.
A battering ram of a hook by Lawrence. Lawrence is really impressing us here, Teddy, coming off that last round. I mean, he laid down a beating to his opponent, but sometimes confidence can also be an enemy in this game.
Yeah, you could get a little bit of overconfident. You could get careless. You know, you could forget where you were earlier or forget what you knew when you were coming into the ring. Things that you had to understand as far as defensive liabilities. He has to remember that.
I want to see you.
Tommy Hearns is doing a good job of being strong on his feet right now. He was rocked in that last round, but his opponent doesn't appear to be seeing any damage standing opposite him.
Double up your jab.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Tommy Hearns.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Double up your punches. Head movement, head movement.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. Well off the mark by Lawrence. Hearns' combination punching is working well here. Lawrence's left working well that time. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Halfway through round number 2. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Lawrence is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Tommy Hearns has been hurt by that shot. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
Scored well with that straight left. Good flush shot upstairs. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Lawrence has got to feel good about himself after that last round. He really damaged his opponent.
That's it now, all right? It's nice work out there. Just keep fighting smart, keep busy. Don't take a break with this guy, you hear me?
You're fighting this fight. You're fighting on the inside with this guy. I want you to use the ring and keep your distance. All right, listen. You need to create more counters, okay? Slippy.
All the eyes are on him to start this round. Hearns' legs look just a little shaky, but keep in mind, he barely survived that last round.
No, but keep one other thing in mind. I agree with you, Joe, but he's been here before. He's very experienced. If anyone knows how to get out of this, he does.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Good double jab by Tommy Hearns. Able to show you his blocking ability. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Tommy Hearns' punch is far off the target. Digging in with a left to the gut. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. A big right hand from Hearns. Hooks on the inside. Took a shot, now he gives a left. And he just holds on there.
Keep this fight in the center of the ring, okay? I need you to box. Wait for him. Boom!
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep the jab pumping and throw the lead right hand, all right? You are winning this fight.
Lawrence is up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves to any great amount so far.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Relax. Relax.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Get on the outside. Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
Lawrence is showing that he was well trained, utilizing the uppercut when he's chest to chest, shoulder to shoulder against his opponent here.
Oh, you have to recognize situations, and he understands on the inside that's exactly what you should be doing. When your opponent has his gloves up, there's an opening to split the guard, especially when he's leaning forward, and he's leaning forward just a little bit.
Nothing there on the punch by Lawrence. Halfway through round number 4.
Uppercuts on the inside.
Fine work with the double jab downstairs. Not able to land the headshot. Devastating blow by Tommy Hearns. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. You see how he timed that overhand right after blocking the shot.
okay. Relax. This fight is so close. It's really close. Let those hands go, all right?
Nice work on the outside. Keep it up.
Watch the water in the corner, please.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good exchange. He fires back. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Scored well up top. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. And now he's targeting upstairs. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. And he ties up on the inside. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Tommy the Hitman Hearns with a big hit in right hand. Just an excessive amount of holding here. Just much too much clinching. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Tommy Hearns is putting his punches together now. That's a nice... Oh, he gets hit by a big shot. Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old timers would say, take a walk around the block.
Lawrence's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
All right, breathe, deep breath. Get some water. You good? You all right? Breathe for me. Good. Now listen, you threw a wide punch out there and he caught you. Tighten up your punch.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now, look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him, he's not exposing himself to get dropped again.
Lawrence is doing a poor job. There's no other way to really say it. I mean, he's sitting there trying to stay committed to being a counterpuncher, but in the meantime, the fight is getting away from him in a big way.
Yeah, he needs a plan B right now. He came in with plan A, Joe, but plan B is what he needs.
And yet another big shot comes in, and he goes down again. Will he get up from this? Tommy Hearns has gunned down yet another opponent, a knockout victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner and still champion of the world, Thomas the Hitman Hearns.
Tommy Hearns is able to defend his world title. For my partner, Teddy Atlas, this is Joe Tessitore saying...
That's just stupid and silly. Hold on. What happened again? He didn't really explain. What?
According to court documents filed later, the stunt coordinator Russell Solberg allegedly
Damn white.
speed unsafe for the stunt. This split-second decision resulted in a devastating collision. Emergency workers rushed McLean to a nearby.
Wow.
Good evening and welcome to our World Championship pay-per-view action. Alongside my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. So glad you're with us as we welcome you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for a highly anticipated rematch in our main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds of middleweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. Ray's on his way to the ring, and you can just tell what kind of night he intends this to be. He's just brimming with confidence.
In the blue corner, coming out of Memphis, Thomas the Hitman Hearns. His adversary, by way of Sydney, Gray.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Probably more so, Teddy, than any other sport. These kind of fights stand the test of time. All-time epics. Round one now is underway. Nowhere close that punch by Gray.
Double up your jabs.
Tommy Hearns is a smart fighter, and in doing so, the smart thing to do for him would be to utilize his jab. He's got a good one.
Yeah, and he's confident with it. See, it's one thing having a good one. You know how many people out there are good at certain things, but they don't have the confidence, they don't know it. He knows that he's good with it. That's the key.
Look at at that combination. Tommy Hearns is absorbing oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, that got him. That wrecked him right there. He's down for the first time.
If I'm the fighter with high stamina fighting a fast, speedy guy like this, and you're my trainer, what are some of the things I absolutely have to remember that you told me?
When you get on the inside, you better not make silent agreements and allow the faster guy to tie you up. You better be working, starting to take some gas out of his tank.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his... Oh, that uppercut got him badly.
You're doing great.
And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
Side to side.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Gray. Final 10 seconds. Good shot to the head with that right hand. And that's the end of round one. Gray's gathering himself now after scoring a knockdown in that last round. If you were his trainer, what would you be pumping into his head?
Well, I would say, you know what? He hasn't recovered. He hasn't had enough time to completely recover. Listen, be responsible defensively. Don't get reckless, but stay on him. Do not let him recover.
Looking good, looking good. Keep your hands up, all right? You're doing fine.
Hearns is heading out there for this round, hoping that his legs are under him the way they need to be. He was dropped the last round.
Well, he's going to find out. See, that's a good thing you just said, hoping. Well, he can't hope his legs are under him. He's got to find that out, because if he goes out there and tries to use them and they're not, he's going to fall all over the place, and the referee's going to stop, and his opponent's going to jump on him. So while the referee's counting, what he's got to do is test him out a little bit. So now you know how to go about surviving the round. Do you just stay on the ropes and move your head, or do you use your bicycle?
And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Hearns' right hand working well that time. He scored well. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Good defensive skill. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Well-placed counterpunch by Tommy Hearns. Great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Gray.
Stay on the outside.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Tommy Hearns is resting up after a round in where he was so very accurate. And Teddy, if you want to have one single quality out there
as an offensive fighter, accuracy is among the ones you want to have.
Yeah, to be accurate, that means you have to be calm. And you have to be smart, that you know that you're putting the punches in certain specific places for a reason. And boxing is not just about the strongest guys. It's supposed to be, and it usually is, about the smartest guys.
Without throwing a punch.
And round number 3 is underway. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Finish with the hook. Move your head.
On the receiving end of a big and accurate hook that wasted no time. That is a sharp uppercut by Gray.
Keep moving.
High grade jab there by Tommy Hearns.
Hook off the jab.
Halfway through this round here. Good effective work with that straight right hand. Not able to land the uppercut.
Pace yourself.
Now he ties up there.
Relax, relax.
Hearns is proving to be elusive. 10 seconds to go in this third round. And that's the end of round 3.
Center of the ring, okay? You need to capitalize on his misses, okay?
I never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, because I'm the definition of tragedy turned triumph. It's David and Goliath. I made it to the eye of the storm.
Nice work. You're doing well.
Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got to grind down like a science. It sounds like a riot on hush. It's so quiet, the only thing I hear is my heart. I'm inspired by the challenge and I find myself standing eye to eye with to move like a wise warrior and not a coward. You can't escape the history the truth is meant to make. That's why the highest victory is what I'm meant to take.
Round number 4 is underway as we look at Teddy's scorecard, and you can see what a difference the knockdown can make. Gray's fans have to be loving this early lead.
Yeah, but with that power, you know, he can make a mistake and he can win the fight. His opponent can't afford any mistakes, and not any more mistakes.
Work the body.
Nice defense. Good block by Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns is thinking defense first right now, Teddy. I mean, you can just see it in him. He's thinking strictly, hey, what happened earlier, I don't want that to happen again.
And that's what his opponent wants him to think. So that's all you need to know, that you can't think that way, especially since that's not his style. So if he was a counterpuncher, it'd be okay. You know, your defense creates offense when you're a counterpuncher. He is not that kind of fighter. He can't win this way.
He missed with that headshot. Now hugging on the inside. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Raised Max by 11. Did you see that? Remember earlier he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Stay away from the
Unable to connect by Gray. What an excellent two-punch combo by Tommy Hearns. Comes right back at him with a left hand. End of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Now they got some work to do here. Their man was just dropped.
Yeah, the first thing is you put some cold water. You can't use that. You clear his head, and you tell him why he was dropped.
Fight this fight. You're fighting on the inside with this guy. I want you to use the ring and keep your distance. Listen, I want to see that straight right. Throw the jab, straight down the middle. Got that?
Gray's corner tried to steady him and give him some sound advice with the 60 seconds they had to work with him. But keep in mind, he was knocked down in that last round.
Well, the most important thing is his experience. Has this happened to him before? Can he justify it in his mind that he's overcome it before? Also, his corner, did they revive him? Did they do their job during that stretch?
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again? So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now. He needs them right now.
Doubles up the jab. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 air spin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counter-punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
Solid. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
You can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
The fight. Graves unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him.
By way of knockout, your winner and still champion of the world, Tommy Hitman.
Tommy Hearns is able to defend his title. Thanks for being with us tonight. For my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying, enjoy the rest of your evening.
The only thing I hear is my heart. I'm inspired by the challenge that I find myself standing eye to eye with. The move like a wise warrior and not a coward. You can't escape the history that you was meant to make. That's why the highest victory is what I'm meant to take. You came to celebrate, I came to celebrate. I hate losing, I refuse to make the same mistakes.